Warning: do not do this if you have an allergy to latex. If you are unsure if you have one, do a test patch on your arm a few days before. Things you will need: liquid latex, cotton balls, at least black and red face paint, makeup cover-up in your skin color, paint brushes, fake blood, hair ties if you have long hair, and a rough plastic sponge. But you're going to want to put black probably from about halfway between your nose and your mouth all the way around. It's going to look really weird, but trust me, you want to do this now, you don't want to wait. Now if you don't want to paint your lips, you can always use black lipstick. That works just the same. Yeah, so something like that. Now again, you don't have to be perfect. Like, you can see some things, like obviously I didn't go way in my mouth or anything like that. Depending on what you have and what you want to use, you can go as far as you want. But you want to do this now because it's really hard to get it in once you kind of cage your mouth in. Okay, make sure your black paint's dry as possible. I went in my nose, that's wonderful. That'll be really great coming off. So now, you rip apart the thing a little bit. Your hands are going to get really dirty during this. And you just basically give yourself a mustache. And as long as the latex is still sticky, it'll stay. Actually, I should have gone further down, but that's okay also. Come on, cotton ball. I just kind of pull out in parts. Do not be too perfect with this part. You want it to kind of look a little messy and jagged, so it gives it a cool effect later on once you're done. Yeah, it should be okay. So now what you want to do with it is you want to put a good layer of latex along the top part of it to make it more solidified to your face. So, as you can see, it's pretty messy. That's fine. It will dry clear, so it won't show. Wait for latex to dry before continuing. Okay, so we're back at it. The only thing I sort of did was separate them just to make sure that I've got them how I want them to look. Now you're just going to put latex on top of the cotton to help make it look more skin-like as opposed to a fabric like cotton. After you're done that, stick the cotton to the bottom of your chin so it creates a cage around your mouth. Make sure you can open and close your mouth while doing this. Once you got that, you can add more latex to the top of the cotton itself. Don't put it in your mouth. Feel free to add little holes if you can. It makes it look much cooler. Okay, so it's pretty dry now. I can tap my hands on it. A little spot there. Again, not going to see it too much. Another way you can also do is when this was all like fluffy, you can take your hands and kind of rub the cotton with the latex, just a little bit of latex, and then when you pull it apart and put it down here, it kind of splits it too, so it kind of gives it a better look. I just thought of that. That's how I normally do it, but this also works too. Here's some pictures that I took at this stage in it, making sure my mouth can open and close. Now we add some concealer or cover-up makeup of my skin color onto the cotton itself. Basically what you want to do is make it look like it's your skin that has ripped, and that should be the main part of the makeup. Everything else is just extra and added to it. Okay, so we're back and it's pretty dry. I did add some black to different spots around the opening area. You want to definitely make sure it's dry before you continue at this point, and make sure you can drink if you need to drink. Now you're just going to add some blood. I like to add some red blood in the openings as if the skin was ripped apart. This isn't done with the blood yet, but done with a red paint color. This also helps hide some of the mistakes you made earlier as well. Anything that's not covered in the skin color or black, you can at least cover with some of the red. You can use other colors as well. I like to use some blue, purple, green, those type of things to make a little bit more bruising happening. I don't do it as much here, but another suggestion with doing this makeup is to give yourself black eyes or add more bruising, especially around the mouth, like the outside of the mouth, the cheeks area, where you might bruise if you were to have your skin ripped open like this. Now we can add some actual fake blood. You can have it be sort of dripping from your wounds or anywhere you want, really. This is all up to you. So be creative with it. Don't go too heavy with the blood, I suggest, at least at first, especially if you like your makeup that you've already done. It can be as bloody or not bloody as you like. If you don't like the way you did your makeup and you want to hide a little bit more things from it, the sponge will help really. The sponge will really help in this area, get it to look really neat and hide some of the mistakes that you made along the way. So with the lights off, it looks a little bit better. It actually looks just fine with the lights on. I'm going to throw up some pictures right about now. So as you guys can see, I can open my mouth. You want to make sure before you have everything all solidified. That's one reason why I say do the top, then do the bottom, especially on your first time, because you want to make sure you got lots of room to open and close your mouth. You want to be able to eat, or I mean drink, maybe not eat. You can't eat with this one on. Also keep in mind how long you're going to be wearing it for. If you're wearing it for hours like I will be tomorrow, you want to make sure you eat beforehand, because you will not be eating during it. And as you can see, I can drink. You can't see my mouth too well, because again, that's why I said make sure you do your lips too, otherwise you'll have these random lips flopping around in there. And they're really hard to get, to try and get in between. It's a little wet still, but it's not too bad. If you want to keep, if you want to wear a mask, like I will have to wear tomorrow when I'm going to the restaurant, you'll want to wait until everything dries completely. You might want to, you can wait and, well no, I guess you can still do it with the blood, and put a thin layer of latex, because latex will dry clear. Don't do a thick layer, otherwise it will dry white. And then that's when you use that powder stuff, and you just cover it all over, tap it, make sure that there's not a whole bunch of white stuff anymore, and it should work. So, let me just get a closer view for you guys, if you want to see. As you can see, I move my mouth around perfectly in here. You can see my teeth a bit there. Hope you guys can see. Got some good pictures. I'll attach them to this video. You'll see them in the video right now. Okay, so let's get it off. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. So yeah, this is what you look like afterwards. You gotta take off all the little latex pieces. Don't get them in your mouth. And just like that, it's all done. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you hit like. You can subscribe if you want to, but I don't normally do these type of videos, but at least hit like, and that lets me know that you guys want to see more of them, so I'll see what I can do with other makeup tutorials. Other than that, have a great Halloween and a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.